Today we'll review the operating instruction for the Red Circle Swiss Quartz GMT. The Red Circle has 215 pieces in the collection. Sales started in 2012 and we expect the line to sell out by close of this year, 2015. Case numbers can be found on case backs and straps attached via screw-down lug bars, which have 20mm lug width. There are two crowns. The top crown rotates the inner bezel as a timer. And the lower crown operates date, time, and GMT hand. Let's set the date and time. It's the 2nd at 2 o'clock p.m. I'll unscrew here this crown and go into the 2nd click position, and I will wind away from myself to move the date forward. I'm going to stop at the day before the date I'm trying to get to so I can get my AM and PM set correctly. I move the crown to the 3rd click position, which will operate my hands. Okay, there we go. I went into the 2nd. Now, before we set time and GMT hand, let's make sure all hands are straight up. I'll go to move my GMT hand forward, 2nd click position, and I will roll the crown towards myself to move my GMT hand forward. Now that all hands are straight up, I can move the crown to the 3rd click position. And now I'm ready to set my time. Like I had said before, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Two o'clock. Now, as the watch sits now, we read 2 o'clock as for our 12-hour time. We can use our outer external bezel that does not rotate as a 24-hour time, and we see the hand points to 1400. Be mindful that on this external bezel that there is a number between the numbers that are printed on the bezel. So we see our 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1600. Now, we can leave the watch as is and have our 2 o'clock reading as well as our 1400. We can also use this GMT hand as a dual time zone. If I wanted to set my GMT hand 2 hours ahead of the current time that's set, I would make sure my lower crown is in the 2nd click position, and I would roll the crown towards myself, and I would move the GMT hand 1, 2 hours ahead. See the 14, 15, 16. Now that I have my GMT hand set 2 hours ahead and my correct time and date set, I will close my crown with equal pressure as I screw down my crown. And I'm going to make sure that both my crowns are completely screwed down to protect against any water damage. Something to note with this Swiss Quartz battery is that it has a 4.5-year expectancy. Resco offers a free first-time battery change, and we invoice return shipping to the customer. Battery changes can be completed by any quality watch repair service shop. Hope you enjoy your limited edition Red Circle.